Ooh, little dusty, little dusty. There you go. 80s. The 80s. Grew slightly transformed. Just a bit of a break from the norm. What's up, people? How you doing? I'm trying to be somewhat low key quiet. These cameras are getting crazy. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this camera. What? Oh God, it's nuts. It's crazy. It's crazy. Okay, hold on. Let me do some stuff and come back to y'all. 1 second here. Let me clear out some stuff here. Let me clear out the day. Let me clear out some room. What's up, Zoop? Oh man, I'm just like this. These cameras these days, bro. They're better than like most cameras. All HD out here. You know what I'm saying? I'm on a movie set. What's up, Zoop? How's Australia, mate? How's it going? How's it going? I came back from the gym, so my energy is a little low because I'm fat and out of shape. Um, Still strong though. When I get lazy, I just lift heavy stuff. I don't feel like doing like burpees and dumb shit. I just go and I lift heavy weights, and then that's my lazy workout. I go do that because it's easy, and then I leave. I don't get on a treadmill. I sure as hell don't get on no stair stepper bullshit. I lift some heavy shit and I leave. That's it. I barely sweat. I just get in and get out. I want one of my clients to retire because they don't know how to put a home together, and their clients ask me how to put a home together. What do you mean, like build a house? Like architect a house? Like put in nails? Do they have our houses made with nails? It's just nails and wood planks. Is that still a thing? Like design a house? Gotcha. I'd be pissed if I saw a nail in my house. I'd be like, hey, bro, this ain't the 1800s. There's got to be something better than a nail and a hammer to keep my house together. The demanding things to be changed that don't need to be changed. Ignorance. You know what's funny, man? I was talking to this TV producer, and I told him I had a script for 36 pages. And he was like, 36 for a TV script? That's too long, man. Can't you get it down to 22 pages? I said, 22 pages? You can't do a full 30-minute episode in 22 pages. I've never seen it. And he was like, nah, man, you got to do 22 pages. Like, I know you do this for a living, but I said, nah, if I do this for a living, shut the fuck up. If I make money doing this all the time, then shut up and listen. I don't know why people have to tell you how to do something they don't do right. Why is that a thing? That makes no sense. That makes no sense. I don't get it. I don't get it. It never ceased to amaze me that he do it for a living automatically no more. I was like, dog, I've never seen it. And he tried to send me a sample of what he was talking about. It broke down each page, which all added up to 36, 40, and I think one was 34 pages at the lightest. I said, did you read your own shit? What's up, Big Sis Chris? What's happening? I just was like, all right, man, you got it. When I know somebody doesn't know what they're talking about, I say, you got it. You got it. No problem. I'm on that. And then we just never talk again. I'm not wasting my time. Unless they're about to cut that check. Then I would give you a 22-page script or some bullshit. I give you some bullshit for some money. Not a problem. Not a problem. I give you the worst piece of shit on earth for some money. Not a problem. That's what you asked for. What's happening, Big Sis Chris? What you up to? What's going on? How you feel? How you feel? Sorry, my energy's down. I had to come back up, man. Yeah, nada. I'm gonna be bringing this job up with colleagues in my meeting in 10 minutes. Oh yeah, Zoop. I'm in your work time. You good, Big Sis Chris? Good, man. Good, good. I'm good, man. I had a very busy. My daughter's sick, so that's never cool because she has the worst. My man, my wife talked about I owe her a good night's rest because she took care of Izzy at 3 in the morning. Mind you, I just went to sleep at 3 in the morning. Okay, I just got to sleep. I was like, who do you think was up? How do you think you weren't bothered until 3 a.m.? Who, how'd you sleep until 3? I kept going until I couldn't sleep anymore. I mean, until I couldn't stay awake anymore. And she had nerve to say, I owe her a good night's rest. I said, you're crazy. I said, you're crazy. I'm exhausted because I was up with the kid until I couldn't stay up no more. I crashed. I fell apart. And I owe her because she did so much at 3. I said, ain't this a bitch? I said, there's no way that I could take care of this kid till 3 and I owe you rest. That what about those hours that I was up? From 10 to 3. I put in a whole shift. That's a part-time job somewhere with no lunch break. There's no benefits. I said, this is crazy. What's up, Fifi? Is real? What's happening, Fifi? What's going on? Complaining about my wife until she hops in here. She started her new job today, so I'm sure she's having a great day. I'm sure she's happy. You ever see those pictures of when it's the first day of school and kids go off to school looking all fly and they come back looking ragged? I hope that's what happens to her. I hope she comes back and her hair is all fucked up. And it's like, whoa, that day was crazy. Oh no, I was just talking about, I had like my daughter's sick, so I took care of her until I fell asleep. And my wife complained about her having to take care of the baby. I said, I did my part. I let you rest. I did my part. You clock in. You gotta clock in. Ain't you supposed to do shifts? I was working because I was up trying to take care of her. Ugh, so tired. Did I complain? No. I still got up, worked, cleaned the room, changed all the sheets, did the dishes this morning. I went out about to go get groceries after I talked to y'all. Went to the gym. I'm amazing. I'm an amazing man. I'm telling you. My wife doesn't know how amazing I am. My mom lives with us. My mom was like, my husband never cooked. I asked my wife, was like, did your dad cook and clean? She's like, no, I never. It's like, I'm fucking amazing. And do all that. You know? It's crazy. I'm a rare breed out here. Oh, that baby sick. Yeah, she's sick. She's like, I'm sick. I don't feel well. Can we still go to the park? Oh, so you did what you were supposed to. Exactly, big sis Chris. Here's what I don't understand. Here's my thing. This is where me and my wife argue. Here's where we argue, which is funny. Because my wife refuses to say thank you because she's like, that's what you're supposed to. Why should I say thank you for doing what you're supposed to be doing? And I go, a thank you is the least thing you can do that makes me feel good about doing these things. If it encourages me and it makes me feel appreciated, because doing these things makes you feel appreciated, so you don't have to do everything by yourself. Right? So if I say, where's my thank you? You want me to say thank you for doing some shit you're supposed to do? Yeah. You know what's funny? Because when we go to a restaurant and a waiter brings her food, you know what the fuck she says? She says thank you every single goddamn time. And they're getting paid for that shit. So why don't I get a thank you at the crib for doing some shit I'm supposed to do? Hmm? Because I could choke you out at night, but I don't. I should get a thank you every day you wake up. You know what I'm saying? Because I could. You know? So whatever makes the other person feels appreciated is what we should be doing. But I'd be damned if you go somewhere else and get to say thank you. I'd be like, oh, every thank you she gives, that's extracurricular thank yous, that's not towards me. I'm appalled. I go, wow, we just throw around thank yous, don't we? You're paying them to say thank you. Ain't that crazy? Huh? 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 Interesting. Interesting. But I'm supposed. He said borderline toxic soup. What's up, Lawani? I'm just complaining about the missus, man. Just complaining about the missus. Hey, I don't agree with that thoughts. You should always show gratitude. You should always show gratitude. That's how I feel when I do everything for my kids. So I'm this guy. I'm this guy. When Izzy's tripping and they're grown, when Izzy's tripping, I don't do a goddamn thing for Izzy. I don't do when she's tripping and being crazy. I go, oh no, you've been disrespectful. I'm not getting you water. I'm not getting you a sandwich. Every time she tells a lie, I throw away a popsicle. I don't do shit for people when they tripping on me. You that's your privilege. It's me. I'm a whole privilege. The things I do, the work I put in when I clock in, I don't clock in for people who don't respect me. I be telling is my wife and my mom, they still be trying to do stuff for her. I'm like, don't do nothing for her. She'll come and say sorry and get her act together. I don't do shit for people who don't appreciate what I'm doing. Kidding, 3-year-olds included, sick 3-year-olds at that. Like, hey, I know you sick. You better clean that shit up. Give a damn. Go clean that room. I need better boundaries. Absolutely. I have the same combo with my fiance. We thank each other for a little thing. It makes life with them so much. Yeah, you guys. The thing in the 2 words, thank you. People would rather give you an entire soliloquy of why they shouldn't say thank you instead of just saying thank you or what they think or what they thought. You could have just said thank you. You could have been said thank you by now. All that energy you putting out there, you could have been said thank you. Now I feel better. Shush. Shush. I thank you is like a verbal hug. I can see that, Zoop. Thank you. So cozy and warm. Man, I be telling you, man. It be the little stuff. It's stupid. So words of affirmation and physical touch. Thank you, smash. Thank you, smash, smash. It's all I want. I'm so simple. I'm so simple. It's so easy. Women would have a list of things they want their mates to do, their husbands to do. It could be 12 different things. Dudes would be like, yeah, more sex would be great. Yeah. Last night she went down on me. I got a bags on my birthday. I'm like, oh, man, just it's my appreciation, man. Get to it. Pick one. You ain't gotta say thank you, just smash. Pick one. I don't care. I take the smash over the thank you any day. But if we're in a hurry, people around, I still take the smash over the thank you any day. It just be like, man, that's just so my wife is coming back to being quality time person because she went psycho for a while and became like acts of service, which is the worst. If your mate is an acts of service person, that's just you're just a indentured servant. Just an indentured servant. Just like I just gotta do shit to keep you at. Ugh, ugh. It's gross. It's the worst. The worst thing you can do is be an acts of service person. Here's this, here's that. Got this for you. Was thinking about you. God damn. Hate those people. Can you bring me this? Hey, you know what? You didn't have to say now. Here's some food. Hey, got you some water because I know you'd be thirsty. He's always thinking about me, taking care of me. Hate it. Quality time. I give you that. Not mad at that. That's the most quality time people are probably the most that's the most humble one. That's the most just sit here with me. I like those people. Just being around you is everything. Come on. Gifts, I hate you. Oh, gift people. Hate gift people. It doesn't have to be big. It's got to be something though, doesn't it? No. Agree. I want to feel appreciated, physically desirable. That's all I need. That's all I need. That's all I need, Zoop. Love you. What's up, Black Mickey Neal? I love you too. Love you too. Hey man, and I love you. But like, yeah, yeah, love all that. I don't like give people, man. My wife's love language is concerts and vacations. What kind of shit is that? You have to give them my presents every day. Be happy with that. To my wife, I'm a whole blessing. I find the worst things hilarious. She hates that though. I'll laugh at anything. She's like, "How was that funny?" I go, "You don't understand what happens in here. It's my greatest gift to mankind is to make awful shit hilarious." So you're saying that she was a task master at one time? Yes, yes, definitely a taskmaster. When Izzy came, two things happened that changed our relationship. One, her job changed and she hated her job. And two, Izzy came and she became a psycho about gotta do this, gotta do this. I never changed, which was part of the problem. Cause me, I go like, it's not that things aren't important. I just go like, okay, I'm a compartmentalizer and I'm a thinker. So I'll outthink the hell out of myself, but I do it all here. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have to outwards, no outward projection. Because I hate when people project their fucking problems, their energy, their negative thoughts onto me. I hate projectors. I can't stand somebody who has doubt, negative energy, and they give it to me. I hate it. I go, hey man, go run that shit through the hamster wheel until they gets tired. All right, and then go figure that out. That's what I do. I go run it through my head first, and I go like, okay, let me figure out a solution, or go read something, go ask somebody. I won't just project. I don't. I hate that. It drives me nuts. So when those two events happened, they were back to back. I didn't realize Yo's needs change, her love language change, and I was supposed to be more responsible around the house. So I thought I was doing a solid job until she complained. So what are you talking about? Yep, confirm you married the right one. So when all that happened, I was like, okay, so then what's up, bro? How you doing? So then I had to change how I did my everyday because I hate cleaning and shit. I just had to make it a part of my day because she turned into a psycho. What am I supposed to do? I said I could keep the cycle. I could just try to tame the beast with chores. Back. I'm doing the dishes. So then, I started doing that, and it changed. Definitely changed things. So then she started coming back to being a quality time person. We were watching. We binged. This is a couple weeks ago. We binged. Well, yesterday we watched House of Dragons, which we'll talk about in a second. But we watched why am I blanking? Godfather of Harlem in like a day. Maybe 2 days. We watched the entire series. And she was like, "Isn't this nice? Just to be in the bed watching TV." But yeah, she wants you out making money. Doesn't make sense, man. You can't do both. I can't be a dude who comes home at 5, being because I'll be up to like 2 or 3, and she'll be like, "How come you never in bed?" Like, I'm trying not to be poor. You can't have both. You can't have a guy who's home. I just saw this one. You can't have a guy who's home by 5 and making bank. Not to a level that you want. It doesn't. I can't. Isis has entered the chat. What's up, Isis? And I'm an acts of service loving type A borderline tiger mom. I am triggered. I'm gonna log out. Come on, don't log out. No spoilers, please. Um, we had one of these conversations. I was asking her, would we have any problems if we had the house you wanted and money in the bank? And she was like, no. And it's not that we definitely don't have a house because I gotta have $8 million. And so then like I have to have because Yo's on her. When people get baby fever, she's like that with a house. She's got house fever. I don't want a house because it's a lot of fucking work. But she's like, "But Izzy needs a yard," and I go like, "Izzy don't give a shit. Izzy go play in some rose thorn bushes and be happy. She's like, ouch, ouch, hee hee, they're pricking me. She don't care. My wife is she's house horny. Is that a thing? Can you be a house? She's house horny right now. And I'm like, man, you need to go bust that nut somewhere else. I can't satisfy you there. Go cheat on me with a cat with a 13-inch house. This analogy is getting weird, but you know what I mean. I'm just like, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. But then I had to undertake this entire toll of getting it. I'm like, and then you have a house, something goes wrong. Guess who paying for that? So I love apartments. So I was like, let's get a condo. I'm not mowing it. Who's mowing the lawn? Who's mowing the lawn in that house? It ain't me. Not it. I'm not mowing that lawn. Fast forward to me out there cussing up a storm. Hey, Mr. Rogers, shut the fuck up, you little bitch ass kids. That's exactly what's gonna happen. Cussing out kids, babies, toddlers, them all. Old ladies. Ain't no way I'm doing that. I am a house all day. Not going out there. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that in the summertime. What are we talking about? I'm gonna rake leaves. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I'm gonna go power wash the gutters. What's up, Spicy Original? What's happening, love? Talk about chores I'm not doing if I had a house. I'm not doing any of that. So then I need to be able to afford somebody to come do the maintenance of the house, right? Outside. And so who cleaning all that? Who's cleaning that entire house? I don't like cleaning what we have now. We have a pretty good sized apartment. It's work to clean that entire space. We all got. I'm like, you better get a section. I'm not doing that bunch of. No, I'm way too lazy to do all that. I'm pretty good at being a minimalist. I guess it comes from living in a van and still finding happiness. Once I found happiness having nothing, I said, I don't need stuff. I don't need stuff. I like some stuff. I love playing video games and stuff, talking to you good people. So anything that's work related, but just straight up stuff. Mm-mm. I don't need stuff, man. Stuff costs. Helps build wealth. And there's the argument right there, big sis Chris. That's the only argument. We can pass it down. It is set us up. It appreciate.
Yes.
So Clark, how you doing? Good, man. I worked all weekend, man.
Where'd you go?
No, I didn't do that. I was here writing with a homie of mine, so we were just working and yeah, man, trying to do that. And the kid is sick, so I was dealing with her, which is never cool.
Have you ever been to Grand Rapids?
Yeah.
What do you think of Grand Rapids?
It depends what you do. Grand Rapids is a good town.
It's a cool town,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah. A guy that's I've told you I was looking for some investment.
Yeah.
There's a guy, and who's from here, who I know, and he moved to Michigan. He's in Holland,
Mhm.
which is on the lake.
Yeah, they used to have a club up there. I used to do.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been to Holland a couple times.
Okay, and I've never been to Holland, but he's like, it's only 40 minutes or so
Yeah.
from Grand Rapids, and so we need some more warehouse space. Most of the stuff I'm going to Canada.
Yeah.
So I'm like, it's so inexpensive compared to here.
No, it's super cheap.
We'll still be here, but I'm thinking maybe.
No, dude, Grand Rapids is I'm from Lansing. It's 45 minutes
Right.
away. Yeah,
Right.
it's a cool little town, man, and it's not a whole lot going on, but cool little rivers and cool little lakes over there,
Right.
and yeah, it's really nice.
You can fish all those little rivers.
Mhm,
That's all for kids. All
Yeah.
that stuff is cool, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah. All right. Yeah. I'm gonna probably have to go over there in October to check it out.
yeah.
But
It's a great time to go there too, man. Fall over there is great.
I know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but bring a jacket. You might not
Oh,
know
no,
what
no,
happens.
No, I know. I've been over there, and you're like,
Because you'll be one day, you'll be like, oh, this is nice. And then it'd be at 20 degrees. Like, what just happened?
yeah, the east. Yeah. When I lived in Virginia, same thing. When it blows out the north, you're screwed.
Yeah. It'd be nice. You're like, what just happened?
Yeah.
And you'll like it there.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I was just curious. I knew you were from that part. So
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely. I co-sign, bro.
Yeah, good.
Absolutely.
Good. That's a pretty big time.
Yeah, man. I see you, Clark.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow.
All right, bro. I'm so popular. Hire some good landscapers and housekeepers and call it a day. But you have to pay people to do more. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. For me to have a house, I gotta have a team of people to take care of this house. Cause somebody gotta clean that house inside and outside the house. Oh my God, I'm not doing all that. I get the exact same arguments for not owning a house. Now I have all of now I see all of the money and value down the drain. I get it. Trust me, I understand. I will have a house one day. I'm gonna be a part of the whole fucking American system. And you guys know I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Because I was like, I'd rather just spend. I'm gonna spend $1 million on a fucking 8,000 square fucking acre. I don't know how many shit this. I'm already stressed about it. You see how upset I am about it, and it's gonna be annoying as shit. It's gonna be way too much money and not worth it. And every day I'm gonna walk around this house and I'm gonna be pissed that we're paying this much money and it's not worth it. I'm gonna walk around this house and people are gonna come over. They're like, such a nice. Shut the fuck up. It's such a nice space. It's so spacious. Are these vaulted ceilings? You shut the fuck up. Because every time you mention something, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be pissed. How are the schools in this? Shut up. Shut up. All that's just gonna piss me off. Do you like your neighbor? Shush. Is this granite? This is such nice granite. To be dumb shit like this. This cobblestone? What is it? The 1600s? Shut your ass up. I want none of it. I want none of those conversations. All that pisses me off. How'd you get your grass so green? Those are combos. I'll be like, man, I hate. Oh my God, look at the aerodynamics in here. You have a good feng shui in here. It's good energy. It's a good, I feel a good energy in here. Shut your ass up. Shut your ass up. Okay. But it'll be worth it. $2 million. Whew, man. We got under the bridge, Chaz, right now. I got you. Hey man, I can live in anything and be just fine. So HGTV really cheap, chaps your hot. I, when I first met my wife, she was watching a lot of HGTV, and I said, "Look, man, you gonna drive yourself into the ground watching this bullshit. You need to just change all this. Look at the redesign. I'm not redesigning. I got it. If I buy a house, it's coming as is. I'm not redesigning shit. That's the trade-off. Do it yourself or pay for the convenience of having someone to do it for you. I don't do my own laundry now. You guys gotta understand this. I haven't done my own laundry since it's been over 5 years for damn sure. I've been with Yo so it's probably been close to 10 years since I've done. I go drop off my laundry to some people, they clean it, fold it, bring it back. I don't do shit. I'm not doing that. I'm For me to mow a lawn? Are you out your mind? For me to fix a faucet? I'm gonna go on YouTube and get underneath the sink. The hell? I contribute to the economy, man. I contribute to the economy. I call up a plumber, hey man, come do this shit. Something broke. I'm not looking this shit up to do it. Let me figure this out. Here. No. I call the landlord, hey, get your ass up. Come fix my toilet. It's flooded and shit. Yeah, you got the key. Yeah, bring your ass over here. I'll be at a motel by myself because my family they gotta stay. It's late. I'm not waking them up. They're gonna wake up and it's just poop floating around. Our boy Chaz over here just killing dreams. I'm not because owning a home to me isn't the American dream to me. That's not unless I just had it purely to rent out and I can just go anywhere I want to go. Like owning a home means nothing to me. Dude, I was a homeowner at 22. Shut the fuck up. You'll be the hell. I don't get that means nothing to me. And I'm just one person. I'm sure it's great, and I'll fall into this system eventually because I don't have a choice. Because I'm married to a person who wants to be a part of the system. My wife is a part of the system. My wife is like, I went to college, check. Good grades, check. Good job. I worked till I'm 65, check. I put in my Roth IRA, check. Leaves all in this system, huh? What she fucked up was marrying me, who hates the system. She had no idea. You wanted to marry the fun guy. And that's what happens. When you marry the fun guy, this is what happens. Everything's a joke. That's what happens, man. You wanted to laugh, it's the trade off. I don't take shit serious. My wife hates I make fun of everything. That's the trade off. This is what you get. If I can't make fun of it, I'm bored as hell. That's I hate you guys know I hate the whole system. This is all part of C-minus society. I want to break this goddamn system so bad. People are trapped in this thing, man. You work, you get a house, you pass it down to your dumbass kids. They sell all your fucking hard work. They just sell it off. You start a business, the kid sells it because they didn't want to do that shit anyway because you had them working in that same shop since they were 7 and they hate it. I was like, man, I really want to. Kids can't afford to move out. Not now. No. The adults can't afford to move out. This is crazy. My wife wants to get a house. I'm like, have you seen gas prices? We can't afford to fill up the car. You talking about moving into a house? Man. So what are we talking about? What are we talking about? That is not the time. I don't like the way our American government works. Personally, I want to move out of the country eventually, but I want a house here now while I work on the initial scheme. International scheme? Is that initial or international? Initial, international. Um, Man, you know what? For the most part, America's cool. I haven't lived anywhere else, so I can't really say what's better. Please, even the price of chicken wings. Even the price of chicken wings. You goddamn right. Yo, I went to In and Out and got my same. This is what I go to get every time I go to In and Out. I get 2 3x3s, no tomatoes, no onions, lettuce wrapped. Okay, that's only 2 burgers, 6 patties. A year or two ago, it was like $10, $11. It was like 14.88 the other day. I said I can't pay $15 for 2 fucking burgers. That's just crazy. That's just crazy. So I can't do that. That makes no sense. I see dollar stores going up, dollar in the quarter stores. It's crazy. I'm like, and you want to go buy a house in this economy? In this economy? Free healthcare and schooling. Yeah. Also, other places regulate food so much better than us. That I hear also. I hear our food in general is just horrible, but it'd be good. It'd be good. Um, Please, even the chicken, man. It's so bad. Like, whew, it's bad. The good thing is that this has nothing to do with the economy. It has to do with people. I love the way that people consume content, though, because I feel like you know, and I'm only thinking about this. This is the trade off. I'm thinking about people making more money. This is why it's important to like do stuff, to document stuff, because there's room for you in content space. even if it's just YouTube, Instagram, there's room for you. Because when I first started taking it seriously, far as like, okay, let me put myself out there, I didn't think there was room for me. I go like, man, there's so many people out there, but there's so much room because people consume so much content. So if there's something you wanted to do, if there's something you wanted to plan, what's up, Miss McKeeba? If there's something that you had an idea for, it's worth doing it every single day, even if it's just a couple hours a day, because it'll pay off in the long run because people are looking for it. You know what I mean? And it's just about being consistent with it and people will find it. So if anybody out there is thinking about doing these things, do it. And you know it's interesting? It's interesting to me to talk about all the reasons. This is what's cool about internet. This is what's cool about being a person is that I can go online, start a podcast called I'm Scared to Do Shit. And I can talk about every single inhibition I have about doing something I want to do. I can tell you all about my fears about skydiving. I can tell you about my fears of speaking in public. I can tell you about my fears about having a child. I can tell you about every single thing I don't want to do and why. And there's going to be people who relate to it and flock to it. And they're going to understand exactly what you're saying because they're people. And it's the same thing as when you watch a movie or a TV show, we look for people we relate to. And it's the same world. And that's the simplest idea is to take a mic, take a camera, talk about what you're scared to do, why you haven't done something. And it sounds so simple because it is that simple, but there's a bunch of people watching who are trying to do what you're doing. They just haven't yet because they're scared to do it for XYZ. There's a ton of reasons. I don't have time, blah, blah. We make a ton of excuses why we don't want to do stuff that we want to do, which is crazy that we do that to ourselves, right? We would talk ourselves. I do it all the time. I talk myself out of really good ass ideas because really deep down, I just think that no one's gonna give a shit. Why would anybody care? That's a whack ass idea because I don't want people not to like it, and I don't want to feel like it's embarrassing to start from zero. It's like you got to know you're on the grind. So yeah, when I really said I was watching, there's two people who maybe think you can make money off anything, and one was Martha Stewart when she was making fucking gift baskets, and she built $1 billion empire, and Tony Hawk for skateboarding. And when I was a kid, skateboarding wasn't like that, and then it blows. And now video games, it's like you can monetize anything. You can monetize fear. You can monetize whatever you like to do. Man, I saw my daughter was watching, she watches these kids play with dolls. Okay. They were just kids playing with dolls. That's fine. She watched these people who cooked, they had like a whole mini kitchen and when I tell you about mini chicken legs and mini uh skillet and mini flour, and they would like make like it was the most loser thing I've ever seen. It was just a person making mini food and having these micro houses. And I was like, yo, this is the lamest shit ever. Millions of views. Millions of views. It's like if you find a hobby and you do that shit every day, somebody's clocking in. Somebody's gonna click on that shit. Somebody will. I'm back. What we talking about? What's up, Zoop? I was talking about being able to monetize everything, my beginning fears of YouTube and feeling like there was no space for me and stuff like that. And I was actually on quite the rant. uh, I'm actually glad you said something because no one said anything for a minute. So I'm always afraid that my connection went out. So it's good to know that you guys are still there. But it's a lot of those things that we'll fear, and it's only here, man. What's up, Dallas Z? What's happening? What's going on? It's only here. It's only here. And even what takes a lot of courage for me in the beginning was to not listen to my family and friends. I joined in the silence too. What's up, Nabiola? What's happening? Albiola idiscope. Oh, idisoke. I fucked that up. Now I was listening and appreciating the encouragement. No doubt, Thief. Um, Yeah, I mean, it was just like, so I had dipped off Instagram for a while because I didn't want to. I wasn't posting, and I wasn't contributing, and I was just consuming. And I was, I'll post on YouTube, but I wasn't doing it on Instagram. So I just got off it. I was like, dog, if you're not gonna add to it, don't just be. I didn't want to just be a consumer, because it's the same thing to me as money. But time is money. Like, it's a very valuable asset. I was reading previous chat, and you guys were talking about how hard it is living in the U.S. I don't think it's hard to live in the U.S. It's hard to live in Los Angeles for damn sure. It's hard to live in California for damn sure. There's other places I could go that make life much easier for sure. But I'm determined to make the life I wanted here. I have a vision, I can see it. So I know if I can see it, I can get it. I just got to keep going. Um, but yeah, man, there's a lot of inhibitions that I had. First off, I don't know if inhibition is the right word or not. I don't know if that's even a word. It just sounds right. uh, Inhibition sounds like I had some inhibitions. Sounds like I had some hesitance, some doubts. Map it out and excuse hard to live in New York City too. Redlining is a serious issue too. What's up, Left Lane Bandit? It's a great name. And redlining still around? Shit. Good lord. Inhibition is the right word. Great. Great. I hear words and I go, this sounds right. But I've definitely used some words the wrong way. I've used words that I've never seen spelled before, and I'm like, that's how you spell that? No idea. I used to say, it was my word for bigger, for various. It was, damn, I used to use this word way too often. A bevy. I said, like, I have a bevy of options. And then I saw the word and I was like, bevy. I don't know why that seems right. I never knew BVY. Very simple, but I was like, I'd never seen the word spelled before. I just used it, which is wild. Also, comic books taught me really big words as a kid. Comic books had the big ass words in there. The U.S. is a place I'd like to visit but never live in. I'd have to go live in other places because sometimes it's really dope here. I mean, I've only lived here. Because my thing on laws, I'll be like, I heard like in Singapore, you can't spit on the street. I'd be spitting all day. I'd be spitting on babies out here. No crime. What's up, Kenya King? What's happening, fam? What's going on? Just talking about, I don't know, everything under the sun, being motivated, inhibitions, all that good stuff. Inhibitions, found out is a real word. I've been using correctly all these years. But it's super clean. Yeah, I heard that too. That Singapore is super clean, but it's like that. It's pristine for a reason. You can go any downtown in LA. It's dirty. San Jose actually had a great downtown. Gila Monster messaged me up every time. Gila Monster? What the hell was that? That was a Gila Monster. Watching Double Team right now. Why are you watching Double Team? I remember the first time I heard Crassus and said out loud, I was shook. I had been saying long in my head. You be like, no, that's that word. I use this word. I've never seen it spelled out before. So yeah, so look, if you're thinking, oh, this is what I realized today. I'm glad we brought this up. I still remember from kindergarten when I learned the meaning of massive. I still remember I learned the word. It was assertive. I was 5 or 6. I had a soccer coach. Like, be assertive. I was like, so what? I'm 6. You can say be tough. I learned this today. I realized this today. This seems really simple, but I actually fully encompassed it and understood today. Okay. So I've always been a person who would have a thought, have an idea, and take it off to the side. Okay. I'd be like, oh, okay, this is I'm gonna do this, or I'm gonna put it down. And I realized that, and you can interchange this. I use God. I'll wait for the people to be loud as fuck and walk by. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta get home, make dinner for my family.
Oh, fair enough. If anything, next time people actually be here, so you guys can see the team.
So just came down and shit, loud as hell. So use whatever word. I use God, use universe, use energy, whatever word. To me, they're all interchangeable. God is what I grew up on, and it's only 3 letters, so it's the easiest for me to use. Also, so every time I get an idea, every time I get a thought, a sketch, a joke, a movie idea, a TV show idea, that's a gift from God, right? God's literally giving you an answer to your problems. It's like, do this shit. This shit is the hot shit. This is going to work. And I will chill on it. I will push it off to the side. I won't react on it at that moment. At that moment, within a week, you need to start putting action towards whatever God, universe, or energy is putting in your brain. Literally putting something in your brain is crazy. Dreams. I had a dream about doing stand-up in Vegas the other day. So, and that's what made me came back to stand-up, is I kept having dreams about doing stand-up. And I was like, yo, God's telling you, get your fat ass back on that stage. And you can't deny those things. And we deny those things. We go, they're just dreams, or just thoughts, or just this. Oh, that's cool. That seems, it's so far out. Is everybody sound wavy, or is it just mine? Is it sound bad? Y'all let me know. What you mean by wavy? I also didn't see ma'am written out until I need to kill a mockingbird, and that was going 25. Yeah. I didn't know ma'am was spelled wrong until MC Light told me when I was being a smart ass texting her. She was like, yeah, I was about to ask the same thing. So wait, is my sound bad right now? Is it tripping? Because I might have been moving or something. I don't know. It was but it's good now. The sound was a bit choppy for a moment. Okay, it's cool. I don't know, it might be just Wi-Fi. A lot of things going on. Okay. My bad. So yeah, so I feel like every time God gives you a thought, an idea, you got to react on it. And if you don't, I feel like he gives you less, and he gives you less, and he gives you less over time, because you're not acting on it. And those same, because you'll do this. You'll have an idea, like, oh, that's dope, that's fire. And then you do nothing with it, and you'll see it. You'll see the idea. You're like, I thought of that. I had that idea. And God is like, I gave this shit to you first. I came to you first. I handed it to you, and you did nothing with it. So I gave it to somebody else. And you're like, no, but I was going to get to it. And it's like, no, you weren't. I gave you exactly what you asked for, and you sat on that shit. And now I'm not giving you any more ideas because you didn't do anything. But these are great points, as I have a lot of ideas just sitting in my head that I haven't done enough with. Yeah. So it's important to trust God, the universe, the energy. For God, the universe, energy, to give you an idea, that's them trusting you with an idea. For you to do it back is you trusting them. For you not to do it, when they implanted it in your head, it's mad disrespectful. And then when people go, oh, I don't feel as creative, I don't feel as that, it's because you've been denying that hot shit. When you're on a roll and you're moving and you got more ideas and you got more ideas, you get more ideas. That's what happens, man. Creativity begets creativity. You know what I mean? But when you're chilling and you sitting on stuff, it's like, why would I give you these fire ass ideas? Why am I going to feed into your non-active ass creativity? I'm not giving you this hot shit. No, let me go find some poor kid in Augusta, Georgia, like a DC Young Fly somewhere who came out from the gutter, like, man, you gotta move on those. You gotta move on those. You gotta move on those ideas. If you had an idea to start a podcast or something, do that shit. You got an idea for an app, write that shit down. Start planning it. Move towards it every single day. But you gotta do something. But don't just sit on those things that you go like, this would be dope, this would be cool, this is what I want to see, because you're not alone. Somebody else probably wants to see it too. Yo, dudes were really rocking the George Jefferson cut like it was swag. Hey, this is the 70s. I'd have that fire right now. I have a big old. I was helping my nephew with ideas for a school project, and I spit out an idea so outrageous, so ludicrous, so genius. I looked at my sisters and agreed we were onto something. Yeah, man. You'd be like, "Hey, I was kind of fire. Actually, that's a great idea." Immediately told him not to use it in this project. So let me go copyright that first. That's a word though. I needed to hear that confirmation. Yeah, Spice. Because also messes us up. Views and likes will mess you up. Views and likes will mess you up. Because you'll put something out and you'll get no likes, no views. So I just posted showed you guys this video I did in San Jose, correct? Now that video I did in San Jose, mind you, this is on Instagram. First off, on YouTube, I only have 1,200 something subscribers, and you 12 lovely people who are in here right now, but there's probably 10 to 20 of us who come in here and you guys rock with me daily, okay? And out of 1,200, it's a really small ratio. It's about 1%, okay? This is my 1% rule in general, okay? I have a 1% rule with every single thing I do, because handing out flyers, putting up YouTube videos, investing money, whatever it is that I do that I'm trying to get people to see, I literally have all this work I'm doing, whatever my 1,200 people, if I can get 12, that's a good ratio. That's my 1%. And people go like, that's so low. I go like, that's what I've seen time and time again. Unless you get an anomaly and something booms. But most of the time when you post, it's going to be somewhere between 1 to 10% of people who are going to like, comment, post, view. It's going to be super low, especially in the beginning, So you have to believe in yourself, believe you're onto something, and make it a habit, make it be disciplined in it, because there's going to be days when you go, man, this shit ain't working. I want to quit. And you got to keep going. You got to keep going. You got to keep going. And you see progress, man. I always look at the progress. Like I had another 2 followers hopped in today and I go like, yeah, we're making progress, baby. Just keep going. Keep going. You just got to keep going and you'll make progress and you'll get exactly where you want to be. But you got to always just keep going and keep going. And it's easier said than done. It is very hard to fight the voices in your head, to fight the people around you. This is nobody saying anything. To not see any views on a post can be super, super hard to see. Super hard. That should be demoralizing, But what I see, bro, have a good one. But even when I post something, when I post a live, I go, here's 1,200 people, here's 100 views, here's 80 views. I go, it's less than 1% at times, but you just keep going. You keep going and it'll grow. And I know a live is harder than to see than a post. A post, you might get 100, a couple hundred. You just keep going. Even when I look at the growth of Daddy Issues, I go like, man, Daddy Issues has grown a lot in the 2 years I've been a part of it. I'm just like, that's crazy that it's even got that big. I had no idea. And I'm just like, man, we keep going. Who knows? Who knows what happens, It could be super huge, and you just hope that it keeps growing. But you just got to keep doing it. And that was one big thing when we came over with Tony and Keon. They're just like, this is the day we're doing it. If you can dedicate that, you're in. If you can't, that's it. But we're doing it this day every week. And I said, no doubt. Me and Dion try to keep that same formula for Blackronin and Chaz. But we can't. Our schedules fluctuate, so that's why we try to shoot 2 in a day, because like Dion, he couldn't free up yesterday, so I was like, oh, well, we got 1 in the can. It's cool. It helps to find your footing in that space. Yeah. And then, like I said, doing something that's interesting to you, doing something that you can talk about, doing something that's makes you laugh or makes you smile, that gives you energy, you guys tend to see that I'll get passionate or excited talking about following your passion, following your dreams, following that. Because I've been there where, man, you let someone else talk you out some dope shit. You talk yourself out some dope shit. That's the part that really gets me is our own self talk. That, man, that can be so detrimental to us. But it's a long line of a habitual way of thinking. And what I did is I realized I kept having negative thoughts. And I counted one day how many negative thoughts I had. And I got to like 7 in like 20 seconds. I was like, damn, I'm a negative thinker because for me, a lot of things were going down. And it's also the way I viewed myself. And because I'll get asked, why is my self confidence? How do you get such high self confidence? And I'm just like, dog, I'm pretty fucking dope. And what I do to make my self confidence higher is I go do stuff for other people and I let them tell me how dope I am. I go pay people's groceries. I help people with their writing. I encourage to give people compliments, and all that stuff comes back in a words of affirmation way for me, right? And man, it really gives me a lot more. The more I go out and I give, and I've always said this, man, the more you give, the more you get. And it's a big reason why I'm all about saying great things to people, being positive for people, because it keeps my spirits up when I see people's spirits are up. So, I always tell people if they're lacking self confidence, I'm like, go be a service, man. Just go clock in for somebody else. Go do some dope shit for somebody else and not stop thinking about yourself. Just go be of service. Go put your time in, go put your money in, whatever it is that you can spare, go put that in to somebody else and you'll watch your payment come. And it ain't gotta be money, but man, having positivity, I'm hardly ever sad. I have spells of like things aren't working out. Then I'm like, oh, I got my inspiration. Oh, I get clarity. And I always appreciate my self awareness, appreciate my clarity, my sense of humor. Those things keep me super grounded and focused. So when things look bad and you feel bad and you're starting to feel down, it's like, great, go have a pity party, but go give that that energy to somebody else in a positive way. Just go do something nice. Go give somebody $1. Go, like I said, I like paying for somebody's groceries. It makes me feel really happy to see their faces when they're just like, "What? You covered that? You didn't have to do that." Thank you. And I feel great every time. I go like, "No problem. Have a great day," and I leave. It's great, man. It's one of those things that like I always get inspired by watching people who do that for people. I always thought it was so dope. I was like, man, these cats just go out here and they just do something nice for people. I'm like, it's cool. Like it doesn't bother people like, why they gotta do it on camera? I'm like, because it inspires other people. And you get first off, I don't care why you do something, as long as it helps. People are like, they're just doing that for cameras. I'm like, who gives a shit? You think that person cares? You think that person who just got a blessing gives a shit? That person mad happy. That matters. Two, if it helps somebody else gets views, great, because views do help people get inspired. It's inspired me. That's what started me. I was watching something, and then I started giving groceries to other people, and I was like, that's dope. I love that feeling. I don't remember what they were doing, but you know, I ain't taking no full cart. Oh, you got the couple oranges? Yeah, I get that. Okay. I stumbled upon daddy issues a few years ago by accident. Happened to hug. Hey, that's what's up. You good people, Bernie Mac. Oh, I'm a big stinking thinking person. I am ISIS. I'm the same. I feel you. We be posting these podcast episodes sometimes. I feel like nobody's listening, but we keep pushing through because we enjoy it, and sometimes we get positive feedback. Yeah, yeah. I mean, you got to keep going, and then you got because there's a strategy to a lot of things, and you got to find like-minded people. You got to find your tribe. Twitter's a great source to find your tribe. Twitter's the most underrated. Twitter and LinkedIn are the most underrated resources there are. Your tribe is out there, and you got to go find people who are. Because I know that you guys do a movie podcast, and you got to just go find what people are talking about. If you guys have a movie review, you go on Twitter, man. You put a hashtag and you comment on people's comments, and you start a dialogue. You start a discussion, a relationship with people. and they'll see everything that you guys have done and be like, oh, these people are fucking knowledgeable. And that's what it is being knowledgeable. Right, this is awesome. Thank you. It's a blessing to be a blessing. Absolutely. I always say you can be a blessing or a burden. You can be a blessing or a burden. Pick one. Which one you want to be. You get a choice. You get a choice in this world. You can be a blessing or a burden to somebody. Come on, man. Preach, Chaz. Go ahead. Chaz saying all this, but have to look up at them. No problem. Have a good day. But Chaz saying all this, but having to look up to them. No problem. Have a good day. What you mean having to look up to them? It's because I'm short. Is that a short joke, Kenya? Jazz D, you got a podcast. What you talking about over there? Yeah, they got a Dallas D and another homegirl of mine. Dallas D is a friend of a friend, and they have a podcast where they do a lot of movie reviews. So you guys are gonna do House of Dragons? You guys should do per episode of House of Dragons review. And it wouldn't hurt. It'd be a lot of work to put it on video. It's a lot of work, though. I know you guys be having long ass podcasts. But also get on Twitter, man. Talk about them shits or post, little clip somewhere. Why is Jean? I can never say it. Jean-Claude Van Damme always busting this bit like, bro, you. Come on, what? Can you stop watching this movie? Need you to move on. I ain't seen that movie since it came out. Man, bump Game of Thrones, show his cheeks. Man, bump Game of Thrones, show his cheeks. Game of Thrones? Game of Thrones is fire. That show was fire until that last season. And then they just shit the bed. That show was fire for 7 out of 8 seasons. They were killing. And then they just fell off tough. Anyways, that's my sermon for the day. My pastor collection played around. GOT was good. I know, man. They just rushed it. They rushed it. Chaz, I told Demi to review House of Dragons. I don't watch GOT, but she says no to her to review. Why don't you watch GOT? Why not? Exactly, Chaz. The last season was awful. It was so bad. It was so bad. Have you seen the Tekken anime on Netflix? It's actually pretty fuego. Shout out to Babel. I haven't yet. I will. I just started Spy Family, which is mad jokes in Spy Family. I was watching until the wife was like, let's watch House of Dragons. The Tekken anime is though. I'll be in there though. But somebody didn't like Spy Family. I'm liking it. And I'm only 1 episode in, so when I do a deep dive, I'll be able to see a little more of what I think, or what I like. I watched up to 1 episode of Tekken. It was good first episode, yeah. But I'll be on it. I've been watching. I had to finish Kung Fu Panda. They brought that series to. It was like Dragon Knight. So I'm watching Kung Fu Panda's series. I got to finish that. In my list was hard today. Yeah, tried GOT with the rape and incest turned me off. What? A little rape and incest turned you off? Come on, man. Come on, that turned you off? A little rape and incest? Come on. That's all it takes? It's nothing. They have a spinoff of another spinoff of Game of Thrones called Rape and Incest. That's what the show's title. And you know what? It would get mad views. I remember watching it like, I guess it is that time, and they're white, I guess. That's all I could explain. The white people in the old days, I guess. They didn't have to go that hard. Episode 1, as the twins getting in episode 1. Dog, you got to remember, those twins have been doing it for years now. They had 3 kids already, so you're just seeing it for the first time, but it's normal. Also, the Targaryens, and this was a big thing about those times to keep all that bloodline. This is why the royal family looks all fucked up. They all look mad. Ugh. Bro, this man, oh jeez, this man damaged the squash at a tub of full water. Damn workout montage. They threw a kid off a tower episode 1 I was in. Damn. Spicy was like, yeah, I know a couple of kids I can't wait to throw off a tower. He did push him. Said things I do for love. Kid fell. And then he got amazing superpowers. It was good, man. I just wish more things, but I just saw, I watched Nope. Finally saw Nope yesterday. Did you guys see Nope? Has anybody here saw Nope? Yeah, Zoop. I don't need that on my screen. They can stay in medieval Europe. It's so much more about incest and rape. I mean, there's a lot of rape and incest in there. Don't get me wrong. It's a incest, rape, and dragons. But the dragons be dope. What you think of Spy Family? Nah, I really liked it. I like Spy Family so far. I'm only 1 episode in, but it was mad jokes. Which I mean, so I gotta keep going and see what it's like. He ends up being a superpower king. He does end up being a superpower king. We don't get to see him be a king per se, but it kind of ends like that. But also, mind you, the last season sucks. So keep that in mind also. Yep, I've seen Nope. Okay. I did see Nope. One of my favorite movies of the year so far. Let me finish some last minute pack and see how the next one. All right, Miss McKeever, see you left. Hodor was the saddest storyline in the whole show. Man, I've been using Hodor as a joke on stage. It's been fire. Spy Family is classified as a comedy, just FYI. It makes, because it's mad joke. So I was like, yo, y'all wild. Can we talk about Nope in here? I don't know if enough people have seen Nope or are going to see Nope or like not going to see Nope. Can I spoil Nope? It's been out for a month already. Can we talk about Nope? I need verbal confirmation. Well, not verbal, but I guess testicular. I need testicular confirmation. I struck stick holder, easy word. I truck stick holder. You can spoil it. It's not a movie I'd watch. Well, I don't have much spoilers for Nope. No, you spelled testicular wrong. It's texticular, T-E-X-T. Texticular confirmation. It's been a month already. All right, look. So here's the thing about Nope that bothered me. I've seen it bump them. Go catch your own jean jacket. What's that? Live, laugh, race. No, you said test. No, I said texticular. I said texticular confirmation. What's up, Reese? So Nope. So here's the thing about Nope. They set up this weird animal thing with these horses and this monkey. Okay, now they took, which is very clever, and Jordan Peele. Okay, so I almost went to see Nope at 10 p.m. by myself, and I said nope by my damn self. What? Going to movies by yourself is great. I love going to movies by myself. Don't tell my wife. Okay, so they set up this scene where this monkey is on a sitcom with this guy, with this kid, who we see a flashback. So the kid's an adult now, and this monkey kills damn near everybody on set. It's a bloody monkey. Okay. Now, I love the idea because I go, okay, mad creepy. One of the best opening scenes I've seen in a long time is this monkey on the set of a TV sitcom where he's killing people and there's a kid hiding from him. Like a great opening scene. Way better than Us when it was on a bunch of rabbits in a cage for 20 minutes as he panned out for the longest. It was way too long and ridiculous. Okay. So now they keep seeing flashbacks of the story, to keep expounding on this story. And so I'm thinking that somehow this monkey's related to the aliens. Then we see the guy older that communicate to the aliens. And I was like, well, are these aliens jumping from brains? That he had some kind of connection with the monkey, and this monkey had absolutely nothing to do with the story. Nothing to do with the story at all. Nothing at all. It was all that, and it was just a random blip about this chimp. And we talk about Nope, Risa. Talk about Nope, the movie Nope. And it pissed me off because he could have done so much. There was so much backstory there was so much backstory in this movie for it not to pay off. Now, there were so many other things. We'll talk about everything I had not a problem with, but I thought because there's so much potential in Nope to be. It was like Nope was good, by the way. Don't get me wrong. Nope was good. I like Nope, so don't get me wrong. I was just kind of like, yo, you could do there's so much here. But I respect Jordan Peele for making the movies that he wants to make. Jordan Peele will make a movie he wants to make. And I also don't know how long it might have been. So I don't know what was in the script. I don't know what was cut from the floor. Because, by the time you go into you deliver the movie, I don't know if he gets director's cut, but, because he'll turn in a director's cut. He's like, this is my version of the film. And they'll be like, well, we got to trim this. We don't like that. We'll cut that. And the studio usually gets the final say on what they put out. Right. So I don't know what his version might have looked like, because then there's a version that they put out, and sometimes against the director's will, and they'll be like, "Yeah, man, that's the movie. that's what it is." So the chimp was a symbol of you can never train nature predator. We saw the chimp get triggered, and when he sees Jupiter, he automatically kicks back on the cue and gives him a fist bump. Right. Okay, I got that, Kenya. Now, even with all that training things, because we never saw which was, I'm glad you said that, because what I was hoping was that they talked about the great grandfather being the first black movie star, be on that horse, training the horses. And I was so hoping that this alien was a pet of some sort that had got passed down, but it was tripping the same way that the monkey did. So that's what I was hoping the connection was, and that there was a way to tame it. And that the family finds out that their parents and their grandparents, he died before he could tell them what was happening. So what's up, Sabrina? Don't you shush me. I'm talking about Nope, my thoughts on Nope. So I was hoping that was the correlation between that monkey and the actual alien. I was like, great. I was like, yo, if these guys are known for training animals for decades, maybe they had this whole jean jacket as a trained animal, and then the father died before he could pass it on. So now that he's going on a terror spree just the same way the monkey did, I was like, that was perfect, and that never fucking happened. So now this fucking monkey just did all that shit for nothing, because you can't tell me the same message already. You tell me with the monkey, you tell me with the family, the sister's a rebel. I get it. You can't train nature. What's up, Tanya R? But I was like, tie that shit together, B. But then Jordan Peele goes, I made the movie I want to make. And I go, I respect that, fam. I respect that you made the movie you want to make, because that's just dope. You get to make the movie you want to make. Peele's favorite horror movie is Jaws, so he wanted to make his own version of Jaws in the sky and build around the story of black people seeing situations and saying, nope. Hey, all the Nope shit, I agree with, because I'd be like, yeah, we're not doing this. And then I didn't know his favorite movie was Jaws. Very Jaws-ish, makes sense. Yeah, I just wish that, because, when they built up the black-owned horse trainer, the great-great-grandfather, I go like, dog, there's so much story in there. There's so much story that you can take from that. And I was like, don't just leave. So I was like, yo, please let this pay off. Please let that whole backstory pay off. Please let this monkey stuff pay off. Because I'm like, there's so much story in there. And I'm a story dude. I go, I love stories and stories, bro. Stories and stories. I go, yes. So Jordan Peele gave so much story. And then to see this story not pay off here and to see this story not pay off, I'm just like, bro, you got every single element. And like I said, it could just be time. It could be different on paper. It could be different on what's called, being left on the floor when they cut all the stuff. Because back in the old days, when they use film, it'd be cut on the cutting room floor, would be the film that they don't use because they can't put it in the reel. So, yeah, man, I just saw some things. I was just like, like Nope was good. Don't get me wrong, Nope was good. But I was just like, damn, man. Damn it. Damn, this would have been dope. I was like, that could have been, I'd have been like, oh, Jordan Peele, you goddamn genius.
Because Get Out is still easily the best thing he's done. Get Out was damn near perfect. Get Out was damn near perfect. Us was cool. Us was a mess. There's a lot of plot holes and mess. You had to like fill in your own blanks on Us. But I heard that also Us was really long. He had to leave a lot of stuff out, so there might have been a lot more in there. Jupiter tried to monetize its trauma. The director died by his greed for the art. The TMZ guys reflection on people are more worried about the recording than the actual situation. Yeah, I got all that. The backstory pays off in Jupe's attempt to cash in on spectacle and predators. How his story ends is payoff for the flashback. I disagree. I disagree, man. It didn't pay off. What was the payoff? He dies. Just like I was like, none of that shit pays off. I wasn't like, I was like, we could have done this better. I like Us, but yeah, it doesn't make sense when you think about it. Get Out is phenomenal. Yeah, Get Out's amazing. And I feel like because Jordan's such a good storyteller and he loves ideas. Like Jordan's like this, I'm gonna take this element, he takes a lot of elements. He just doesn't tie all these elements in. He just goes, like, remember like the whole Hands Across America thing in Us, and you were like, what does this guy do with anything? I saw an interview, he was like, I don't know, I just thought it was always creepy. And it was like, stop just doing shit. But he also makes the movies he wants to make, and I respect the hell out of that. Also, the idea of making a spaceship actually being a living being rather than actual ship was super dope. I thought that was great. I love the way I wasn't mad the way it looked, even for it to look like a big old school film and like it looked like all that good stuff, like a giant massive butterfly. I wasn't mad at any of it because I thought all that was really good. All that was really good. I was just like, you had two major elements that I just thought you had two stories in one that I just felt like he left so much to be desired for me. I would have loved to hear more about the black cowboy who started in the. Come on. I was like, yo, because my whole time I was like, yo, was he training this thing? What was it? What was the? Because every horse that got loose, it made sense that it got loose. Anyways, the little white girl in the GOT. Game of Thrones, the worst luck. The little white girl in the GOT, the worst luck in the Game of Thrones. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Kenny King? Also did Megan Thee Stallion. Yeah. What little white girl? And you know what? The kid who worked at Fry's, I ain't like him, man. I ain't like him. Not him as an actor per se, but just his character. I thought he sucked. I hated him in there. But Kiki was great, and Daniel was great. Why you ain't like Angel? It's not Angel per se. His character to me, I want to have that kid hang out. I'd be like, hey, get your you little bitch. You acting like a little bitch, and you're a smart ass. And I don't like rude people. And even when it came to fights, like, yeah, whatever. I mean, you can do it yourself. And I was like, hey, dog, don't talk to me this way. So, GOT. Oh, got her face. Oh, okay, yeah. Ain't nobody. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. She had a bad day. She had a bad life. Maybe the white girl in there was winning Kenny, man. I got you. The little white girl, no, but had the worst. I got you. When I see GOT, you had it all caps. I said Game of Thrones, because there was a little white girl in Game of Thrones who had the worst luck. Yikes! That scene was crazy. Oh, yeah, Game of Thrones. They do some stuff on there. My wife was watching P-Valley all weekend. I was trying not to watch it behind her back. It was like a lot of TNA. I was like, oh no, this is such filth. I would never watch such things. I'm like, I'm a married Christian man. I would never watch such smut. Called her smut show. I heard P-Valley's pretty well. Like, stop watching this smut show. We have a child present. Would never. Come on, Izzy, let's go watch John Wick again and Kill Bill. Wholesome television compared to P-Valley. Disgusting. I was ashamed of her. Yes, we are. All right, y'all. Let me go home, man. My wife is actually home now because she works really close. People is a great show for research purposes. Research purposes? What research purposes, Spicy? What are you talking about? I know how Spice get down. What have you been trying at home? Valley's being passing around, but it's like it's the douchey. Are you mixing shows right here? Is that what we're doing, Kenny King? Yeah. I mean, I don't watch it because I never watched The Powers either. I never watched Power, any of them. Man, when you be like sex, murder, violence, I'd be like, yeah. I don't like shows. Like I felt like The Wire didn't do that. It wasn't like what did she know? I'm asking where I'm at. She don't read my text, man. Like, where are you? I told her I was going live. Where do you think I'm at? I'm on the internet. I'm on YouTube. I should tell her that. Man, where am I? I'm on YouTube. I'm on here. This is where you can find me. You can find me. St. Louis from the deep, speaking the beep, sipping beep, passing the douchey to the right hand side. You don't know that sound before your time, son. That's Spicy where you research that. Now, Spicy out there, pee popping on the handstand. Remember that song? Pee popping on the handstand. If you're a certain age, you've seen that video. That was BET Uncut. Spicy ain't kidding. This is when Spicy releases her pole dancing workout videos. Spicy's like, you know what? God gave me a vision and Chaz was right. I need to be doing this right now. Which those things make mad money. Those kill. That should look like a workout. You know how much body strength you gotta have to climb up and down a pole? You know how much body strength you gotta have? All I remember from BT Uncut's tip drill. That's all you remember? There was a lot of good videos back in the day. Chaz ringtone is I ain't got no panties on. No, my ringtone is what would my ringtone be? I don't know. I don't have anything good. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go out here. I'm gonna go and see if it's not too hot in my goddamn kitchen and make some food. Go check on my Izzy boo, see if she's still sick. She loves to milk it when she's sick. I think a popsicle would make me feel better. Oh yeah? Yeah, something that's not fruit and nutritious at all would make you feel better. Mm-hmm. Is ringtone still a thing? Is it? I don't know. Are people too cool for ringtones now? So before there was actual songs, it would just be like it would be a tone for real. And then maybe people were getting like $1 million ringtone sales. They were getting plaques for that shit. Where are them cats at now? My phone stay on vibrate. Mine's dead until my wife complained. Now I gotta hear every goddamn alert. Verizon alert. I don't care about that. I still got the Narcos intro as my ringtone. Ooh, it's a good one. Narcos is a good show. I never watched the other seasons when they went to Mexico. I always need them to tap back in. All right, y'all, I'm out of here, man. Great talking to you guys. Thank y'all for hanging out with your boy. Appreciate you, good cats. I'm gonna go watch Spy Family some more and see what they're talking about. All right, we'll go see Wife Gets the Baby. Lift the house. What are you talking about, Kenya? Oh, here's what I want to do though. Here's what I want to do tomorrow. Okay, there's this game called Baba Is You. Okay, it's a puzzle game, kind of a word puzzle game. So you can look it up. Baba, B-A-B-A, is you. Okay, this game was really easy until I hit a certain level, and now it drives me crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna try to set up my Switch and play it on here, and we can try Baba Is You. Because like I said, there's a certain point where I'm like, hey, bro, I can't beat this level here. And it'd be racking my brain. When does 10 plus 2 equal 4? I don't know, Kenya. Is he sick like me and my family? Oh no, Isis. I tried Mexico, wasn't vibing with it. Well, yo loved it because she is from Mexico, so and she probably had her family's from Sinaloa, so she's probably, you know, part about that life. Word games, I'm all in though. We're gonna help you beat that game, Chaz. Appreciate y'all. Boom, got them. Y'all ain't solving that. Oh, yeah, I don't know. You can't put numbers in front of me. I just shut down. I'm like, hey man, what platform is it on? I think that I have it on the Switch. I think it's probably multi-platform, but I couldn't find it on PS5. So um I don't know. But I also saw it on it's an app I saw it on the iPhone you could download too. So I saw that there. This man Dennis trying to find a tiger. Hilarious. I love a good word game. Yeah. All right. So we'll try that. I'll try to make sure I bring everything set up tomorrow. And then yeah, we can try playing Baba Is You. I wouldn't want to do this with y'all for a minute. So and then after we play Baba Is You, I want to play Detroit with you guys because Detroit is crazy and it's a very like thinking game and you gotta kind of move and the decisions you make depend on, things happen later on. So I want to try to do some of that stuff too, like interactive games with y'all. It'd be kind of cool. Kind of cool to do, I think. All right, is that cool with y'all? Is that cool with y'all? Would that work? Is that okay? Is that all right? All right. Okay. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all. Peace.